the youngest soccer player to hit 35 career Bundesliga goals and the youngest player on the German national team. Kai Havertz is yet another young elite soccer player that I think that if you're trying to get into soccer, if you kind of really know soccer, you should definitely know the name Kai Havertz. He's eventually going to be on some of the world's top teams, and he's showing this amazing potential only at the age of 20 years old. Currently, it is May 30th, 2020. Here in this quarantine, I'm James Sims. And before I kind of really get into Kai Havertz, I'm just going to give you a little background, and I'm going to keep this one actually kind of short. So in 2016, Kai Havertz joined the Bayer Leverkusen main team, and in August 2008, he was named to the German national team at the age of 18 years old. And he's another player who's done his best at his youngest to establish himself as one of at least the Bundesliga's best players. And right now he sits atop. He kind of sits atop the throne as one of the Bundesliga's best young players. If you really get a chance to see him, you can see how he really impacts the Bayer Leverkusen lineup. He's one of the league's premier talents, currently valued at probably $89 to $99 million, especially now in terms of that's how much it would cost for someone to sign him. Especially like within the past couple seasons, especially during this season in all combined contests, he has 15 goals and 8 assists. Especially someone at that position, it's very dangerous. You can see how formidable he is. Even though he's going up against Erling Haaland as one of the Bundesliga, the German league's best young players. They play completely different positions, and they might end up playing for the same team, which is actually kind of wild. But if you kind of look at where his situation is, he has some budding young players that are coming up alongside him that are also seeking to join better teams, better organizations. Because if I were to break down Bayer Leverkusen to you, it's a very, very watchable team within the Bundesliga, and they'll eventually qualify for the Champions League tournament, which is where whereas in the Bundesliga, the top 4 teams qualify to make the group stage of the Champions League. So that's where Bayer Leverkusen usually is, and that's where they are now because Kai Havertz has been really that good of a young player. But looking at where he's eventually going after, many people are I guess there are many rumors saying that he would go to Germany's top tier club, Bayern Munich. He's from Germany, so you never really know where he's going to go. At once, Thomas Müller is only 27, 28 years old, and Kai Havertz is only 8 years younger. So, I mean, the move would be right. It would make sense. It would make more sense for him to join another club before joining Bayern, just to get his reps up, make sure that he plays as many games as he can possibly play. Because as of right now, he's still very young. If he were to go to Bayern Munich right now, he'd definitely spend a lot of time on the bench because Thomas Müller is the Bundesliga's leader in assists right now. He's one of the best playmakers in the world. So Kai Havertz would have to sit. But Kai Havertz is enjoying the time that he's getting in Leverkusen. He's getting the exposure. He's getting the chance to really set records at his young age. And he's another player that he's not close to his apex yet, but he's a player that you can see at this young of an age, considering he's not technically old enough to buy alcohol in the United States, that he's able to inflict this much damage on a league full of grown men in Germany, which is a very, very tough league to become a very dominant player at. And I'm not really bringing up the fact that he was named to the German national team at 18 years old. I mean, and he's still playing. Like, as of right now, he's Germany's number 7 on their national team. So, of course, Germany projects him as a very influential player. And from what it sounds like, he has the world to go. He can go play he can go play anywhere. He's looking like he's going to be one of the league's premier center attacking mids, one of the league's best goal scorers, one of the league's best setup men. So yeah, if you get a chance to see Bayer Leverkusen, he's number 10. Like, of course, you'll see him. He looks incredibly young. He's he's older than I am, but just barely. His 21st birthday is really it's coming up. And it's really just, like I said, it's just really impressive to see what he's done in his very, very short career up until now. Just making sure he stays injury prone. He has the capability, he has the potential, he has the skill set, and I think he has the mental, I think he has the maturity to be one of Germany's most decorated, most loved, and most talented, and most accomplished players in their history. And with that, I really appreciate you if you actually took the time to listen to this. And with that, I'm just going to sign out by saying peace.